The search for missing mother of 5 in Mandera County led to shocking discovery of another mass grave in Lethe, Rabia ward in Mandera East constituency, which was discovered by pastoralists. The shallow mass grave contained 12 bodies. In one of the graves, a fresh body of a 48-year-old woman who has been missing since Thursday was exhumed. It is alleged that the woman known as Isnina was arrested by police from her small hotel opposite Fukran Masjid about 4 days prior to the discovery of her body. It is reported that 2 probox with no number plates escorted by 2 military vehicles were involved in the arrest.
But they counted over 25 other fresh graves in the same vicinity. They attempted to exhume them, but they wanted to go and do some process.
But unfortunately, if a mother is selling milk or tea, very well known in Mandera today, a fresh corpse has been found. She could be anything, but we know that the mother is innocent according to us.
The condition of the body recovered from the shallow grave indicate torture. The body had beating marks all over. The teeth was not intact. The family opted to bury the body on Sunday evening.
The corpse was mutilated, was raped, was shot and buried in a very shallow grave. When she exhumed the body, and that body was taken to Mandera, and of course, in accordance with the traditions of Islamic traditions, the body was buried this morning.
The 12 victims were among 59 people who have been reported missing in the county due to forced disappearances and extrajudicial killings by security agencies. The body of a well-known taxi driver in Mandera was among those discovered. The taxi driver by the name El Ninto was picked by people in an unmarked probox who identified themselves as police officers, which was allegedly followed by 2 military vehicles.
This is very worrying. When we see mass graves in Wajir, now a new mass grave in Mandera, people disappearing, and we totally wholly blame this on our Kenya Defense Forces.
We want to tell those officers in KDF who are involved in these things. They are known, their names are the ones that are already being investigated, and they will be the ones whom we'll go for in any investigation.
The discovery of the mass grave led to an uproar on social media using the hashtag #StopKillingSomalis. In September, the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights released a report revealing shocking details of torture, extrajudicial killing and disappearances of suspects during anti-terror operation that was launched 2 years ago. According to the report, 25 extrajudicial killings and 81 disappearances have been documented following the survey carried out in Nairobi, Coast and Northern Kenya. Last week, 8 people were missing from Mandera town. The same was happening in Garissa and Wajir counties.
Kuna wengi ambao wamepotea mpaka sahizi haijulikani wako wapi. Akina mama ambao walikuwa wanalea watoto wao ambao mpaka sahizi hawajaonekana miezi mitano, miezi misita.
This is really unacceptable. Government responsibility is to protect lives of the people. The actions by the government do not justify the end. If the end is to fight terrorism, this means of fighting terrorism is not acceptable.
Leaders from Mandera County have expressed utter disgust and condemnation of the extrajudicial killings. The leaders say that the discovery of mass graves in Mandera on Sunday evening is a clear indication that the process of extermination of suspects is in total disregard of due process in the norm rather than the exception. The one president through Kenyatta to order halt into the anti-terror operation in northeastern region. They're also calling on the international community to investigate the matter.
The president should take this matter seriously. And the first thing he needs to do, if he wants to convince the people of Kenya, is to immediately form an independent team that can investigate this matter.
But this is very serious. We would like to tell the government of Kenya to be reasonable and stop killing its own citizens. A government that kills its own citizens through its security forces will be nobody's government.
Intelligence reports indicate that security operators have denied any involvement in the killing, passing the blame to Al-Shabaab militia. According to the intelligence reports, the killings were conducted by Al-Shabaab under instructions from militants and Juba area commander Abdurrahman Mohammed Kuno Gamadri Alas Duldayadin, who are on a mission to crack down on police informers and defectors in Kenya who disclose their cells and plans. But even if the intelligence reports were true, it begs the question why Al-Shabaab would kill villagers and hide their bodies. It is common knowledge that the terror group claims responsibility for any murders they execute. Al-Shabaab is also not known to kill veiled women in Mandera County.